And we've had many explosive ones today, so let's keep it up. Mousesports running out Palace, and RPK, the assassin, sniping players down. Shox never checked, bomb dropped, BMAS dead, and Acor, he may be skilled, but he's no match for the taps of RPK, who switches to the daggers. It's a little range maybe to pull out the old knives, and they're just going to hunt down the surviving members in the site.
Info that Vitality might have. There's 2 inside of this B site right now for Vitality, and Shox finally dealt with after his 2nd kill in the round. Apex gets here fast enough to slow down these players aggressing through the short side, and now all left onto Frozen. This might be a 4th round for Vitality unless he can give us a few more taps like that. Not gonna happen. ZywOo with the swing.
Throwing in that bench smoke again.
Yeah, this feels like only a matter of time, and there it is. ZywOo on that angle for so long, waiting so patiently to get it locked in. And it's left to these 2 players in connector, Acor and BMAS, with 20 seconds left. Not a lot of time, not a lot of room, and Flashes continuing to just barrage these players on the stairs.
He won't push with it, but his team might. They're scared of a CT or T flashing through the smoke, and Rops is getting awfully close. He catches RPK. Oh, the flash comes in just a second too late, and Rops does get traded, but it's an absolute mess in the spawn. Mousesports looking like they're taking their first. Vitality will just have to give it up. Triple setup on A. ZywOo's already read it. He's already rotating. The call has been made. Masuta dealing death. Only good for 1 though. Shox from short drops a bomb in apps, and they've got to jump past his scope and still survive. Easier said than done. Any util would help here in the smoke. Bloom. Shox can't take the shot onto him, but ZywOo certainly can. With a gap in the market smoke, he finds another.
Yeah, ZywOo exploiting that gap in the market like the capitalist he is. Look at this. Dexter now trying to hold down the site, but from short, Rops is approaching. He's coming in to help out with the round. Shox now removed, frees Dexter up for a bit more movement. Rops is going to nail that first and the follow-up on the AWP, leaving it
very, very often, and that's the essence of the mid control that Vitality are going to be running here. Dexter caught coming up cat. They're already out B. There was no call. ZywOo didn't know, and now he's trapped with only 20 points of health. He's stuck in the smoke. The mollies pushed him into the view of the apartments, but Acor's backed up to drop more utility, and Rops' flank denied this time around. Acor in a clutch, can't hit the flick. Smoke for one way to get on top of that box that ZywOo did. Oh, dirty D's from Dexter. The orb's here. Shox puts him to rest. Won't let him wrap that B bomb site. So it's back to A. Shox with 1. RPK also deeged. Oh my, Mousesports are doing it with pistols.
Oh, Shox is suddenly wondering how this has gone oh so wrong. Left in an impossible clutch, and it's only the tag. How does BMAS live?
For a bomb plant, flashing for BMAS, who needs another crucial entry here if they want to make this round anything other than just one to be forgotten. Flash over spawn. RPK dodges it, he sees it coming. ZywOo's passive and he gets the kill. Apex swings out early, didn't need to, but it might not matter as his team are all here in spades, pushing in Rops with 1, and it's not enough.
In the roundup with a kill on his Shoxy back in CT. And now trying to get in towards the A site. RPK not fooling yet, but there are more where that came from. Apex is going to prove to be pretty key to this whole ordeal. He's the man watching Con, keeping RPK's attention fixated at Ramp and Palace. Now on the back of losing Apex, RPK's got to bear too many angles in mind, and so he's blindsided from Ramp. 5 coming in on one of these raps. We know how devastating they can be, like late in a pistol retake, but now you don't have to worry about it thanks to Shoxy. Masuta is flashed into CT at picture-perfect timing. That is 2 fights that Mousesports have that are untradeable. They can't do anything about these kills that have already happened, so now they have to rush down the site. They're on the bomb, they're sticking it, but Dexter gets taken off, and there's ZywOo to close out the round. Flashes to get you by. Frozen will do good with another. Now he's made this whole round doable. Big Frozen. Ice cold, but there's ZywOo freezing him out, leaving it all on Acor. Up with the stairs peak and down with RPK. 1v1 between the 2 usual AWPing suspects. And it really is a David v Goliath story for Acor. The bomb isn't actually planted for Ramp. ZywOo does need to catch him crossing. If he gets in, with no kit, ZywOo can run him down, but he doesn't even let it get to that point in time.
Akor's watching it with the orb, but he gets smoked off. That sets him up for a cat split as well. They're going for it quick. No chill for Vitality, and trades are good. Oh, it's a mess. Murder on both sides. Dexter drops the bomb. He's holding his own, but he's going to get pushed down with flashes in his hands. He still wins it. Dexter. What?
Yeah, a lot of pressure on Dexter. A lot of bodies getting thrown his way. Frozen has got his back, though, through and through, protecting Dexter on his fall back into the site and giving him a new position to fight from. They can't overwhelm him. They can't get past this B defense. It shocks on this late lurk in a 1v5. And while he's so often good in clutches, this round surely not destined to be one of them. He's just looking to save.
You get to the connector. Robs has a nice little angle for this. Oh, they check it. ZywOo. Shox jumps up. But spray Frozen reacts. He still gets one. Shox is low, and Misuta's finished off. So somehow Mousesports are still in control of this round, but it could all come tumbling down if Apex finds this one kill to the AWP. Trapped behind the boxes and no idea where Apex is. He gets that frag. Bomb is lost under BMAS control. Does he wallbang? Maybe go full flusher. Flash goes over, and he kills BMAS as well. So wide, so good. Apex has 3. Style, the pace is there. Robs on the balcony, flick back, Robs gets it, but he's traded by RPK's pistol, who won't last long thanks to the AWP, and 2 kills come through in an instant, as well as Frozen in middle. Apex pushes the orb off, but only to die 2 stairs, and now Shox staring death in the face in a 1-on-4. Has to get the bomb first, but they're not going to let it go down without a fight.
Right. Positive reinforcement worked last time. Shox, very handsome man, approaching this 1v4. Damn, all right, didn't work that time.
Run through B. There's a triple setup here. They hear the feet. Pitter and patter. Dexter, doesn't matter. He's going to be ready to mow them down. Only good for 1. The orb crossing again, and the bomb still in the apartments, but not going to get planted anytime soon. RPK needs all the kills, and he's at least found another Apex with a deagle. This is not the round you can afford to close on. RPK 1-on-2. Taking down another AWP, and it needs to be the teammates for Mousesports. It needs to be BMAS closing this one now, or it could be an eco ending for Vitality. Oh, it's not happening. No armor, and he's
caught in the side of the head. Now they're ready for the ramp push as well. BMAS dropped without even a kill to his name. It's a 3-on-5 in this retake. Akor denies the bomb plant. That's something at least. Buying time for the rotations from the rest of his team and closing this gap. But in the blink of an eye, it is just Akor. Left all alone. Another kill, but the bomb is now down and time is ticking against him. Whittled down by utility. Not being given anything for free. Akor, this is a very tall order, a very big ask, and one that he might not be able to answer. Peeking up above the boxes, needs to be so aware, and he legs Apex, but it's not the killing blow that was needed. It just misses. Dexter.
One still a chunk, very small chunk.
Oh, but there you go, that's chunky. Through the smoke, RPK. Oh, deleted, but Dexter's trying to dance with Shoxy, and they know about Akor concealed in the smoke. The defuse, not defuse, rather, the bomb plant's now coming in. What a crisis of identity for Masuta. He knew what his job was. He's got the bomb down. And Mousesports have kind of grinded to a bit of a halt. Much like my follow account over at just HarryGG on Twitter.
Oh, smart. Sneaky goes BMAS. No one's giving away anything. No one's giving any peeks. Robs will steal them back. And now peeking out on Cat is Shox. Gets some more damage done. ZywOo, Masuta put together 2, and Frozen dinked, getting out of the round. Guns we just saw for Vitality fully bought up. Masuta eats a couple of shots at a nade. Akor flashing his teammate back in. Dexter giving it a go. They're already planting. Masuta does die. The job finished off, but Dexter jumping up, and he's traded after 1. Still up by a player on Mousesports. ZywOo trying to force fights, and he's won his against BMAS. Oh, ZywOo, Dirty Deegs back again. It's high noon after all. And 3-on-2 with a gun thrown over to his teammate. They're now both armed. Loses their cat player. ZywOo grabs grenades to throw towards Spawn, but Frozen is up and past them. Robs is lost in the source, and ZywOo looking for every kill he can find. 4 in the sight. But that's fine, because this will be also a cat take in tandem with the long play. Shox going to try and drop Spawn, by the looks of things. He might get flashed out. Apex throws it, and in he goes. Oh, Masuta dead at first. and now BMAS has that support. It doesn't matter. ZywOo still hits a shot, but he's trapped behind the bins with a bomb, and no way he should be getting out alive, but there he is, somehow fighting through on this position. They do have one smoke for the cross. ZywOo lobs the bomb over, and Vitality, this should never have been their round.
No, it should have ended it long. The round should have been done with ZywOo trapped there. But this is what this guy is good at. And now the pressure, Mousesports crumbling underneath it. Robson frozen, the 2 stars from Mirage left in this retake. Shox mollied out into the open. Rops with a killer opener, but immediately silenced by Apex. And ZywOo, he might be low, but that doesn't matter to this guy. Every single time Vitality have tried to go there. Sorry. Almost bubble-throated you now. ZywOo, good for one. Oh, Rops! Never even saw him! And Shox has just survived the journey through the doors. That makes all the difference. A nade or anything could be huge at denying the plant, but ZywOo's got Shoxy's back. Now it is just Shox. 3 points of health. Not gonna happen. They're able to get a leash back on the beast in that round there. 3 for Mousesports.
That long setup, fast out for Vitality with the corner smoke. They're going to go right up on the edge. Apex blind, he's shooting the wrong way. Dexter deals out death in double, in triple, and drops the bomb as well. RPK may have found his B pick, but it does not matter one bit. 3 players set towards long.
Back in Kato, it was always a similar story for Dex. We can, they don't think I can IGL, but just they wait till they see me on Dust 2. I'll make them regret it. And there it is, 6-4.
Taking risk getting out long. Apex this time tucks behind the blue bin. It's Acor to find the first, peeking off of his fast cat. Rops with another in middle. And it is just these AWPs that are making mincemeat of Vitality. They're going to try and take room elsewhere, but they don't know about Car. And Dexter pokes his head out with a frag. Ooh, there's another. Dexter tapped though.
Chance to fight together. It's a very interesting prospect. Over towards short. Rops quick. And so now it is just Shoxy having to relive some of these big clutch moments in the A site. Tagged by Rops on the first peak, but he doesn't finish the job. The nade will, however. Acor rains down death from above. Just like promised. Here's the B play, or at least not really the B play, as now down into the lower tunnels they go on the side of Vitality. And Apex in the top of middle. And now the bomb is going up short. But Rops, he sees the bomb going up short, and he says no. So he stops that. Stop it.
Oh, this flank. It's something, all right. Shox is ready, though. BMAS up on catwalk, 2-on-2. Another flank, make it double trouble. Rops in the back line, smoke in the behind, and climbing through. Rops has got a shot up in through the smoke and into BMAS's waiting. ZywOo, he's outwardly said he doesn't like the scout. Fair enough, but let's see how it does. Oh, Dexter dishing out death. And even through the smoke.
Let the hate flow through you, Dexter. He's on for the ace. And just ZywOo left to beat. The Crown Prince of Vitality doesn't want to go down without a fight, but Dexter is hungry for kill number 5. Dexter wants it, and there it is. The ace for Dexter.
ZywOo smoked off with a bit of a gap, looking for someone aggressive. Frozen has. Oh, okay. Through the smoke. All right, guy. Okay, buddy. Vitality full cat retake now. They've got flashes. They're going to wait for them. Boom goes one, and in come the Frenchman. Dexter throwing another one high to set up his goose players, and he's not needed. Dexter does it all alongside Frozen and Acor. So B push. Rops
could get caught at bad timing. They explode in. Dexter trying to get it back under control, but he can't. And so now things get awkward. ZywOo's scout is in this A bomb site as well. ZywOo with a scout and all 3 players low. He has set himself up to go on a tear here. They are all one shot away from certain death. And flushing out the elusive ZywOo is a tricky task indeed. He's jump shot him with the scout. Oh no, there's one on a BMAS. ZywOo still hidden at the elevator, trying to climb to new heights with this scout. And with the peak, jumping up, another for ZywOo, and there's RPK to finish it off.
this A site are going to start, when they hit guns, to do the same, to crunch that B bomb site and, you know, try and avoid the majority of Vitality. Because, ZywOo, bit of a comeback from this guy.
He's raining in. The flashes are already gone for ZywOo and Apex, and so they're just clutching at straws to try and hold on to this site. ZywOo's found through the smoke. They don't know about Apex, but he cannot deny that bomb. And as he swings wide, Acor gets the better of him. A 2-on-3. Rops all the way through the B bomb site at 10 points of health as well. He could blindside Shox, but I think Shox has sensed that something isn't entirely right about this. That AWP retrieve down in mid, holding for the cross back, nails the shot when you need him to have his round. It's not about Masuta winning you all the rounds. It's about him winning you the round that he has to. Masuta, this time, pushing up in the tunnels, trying to build some confidence. That nade might finish frozen off, and there he is in with the triple.
Nice.
So a good confidence-boosting round for the guy here.
Get him.
Go on, Masuta, get the 4K. It's Rops with his scout. I know it's scary, and if you peek it slow, you're a dead man. Tagged on the first peek, but there he is.
That is fast approaching. B crunch in this round, but it's only pistols.
Yeah, and Masuta, here we go. This is the round. This is the one where you're hoping he can get a couple of kills to his name.
No,
the boost gives
yes.
away that kill early. And now Masuta, now the pressure's on, right? They get that kill. In they come. There's the lineup. Masuta went from bottom of the board to right up with the big boys. Right there with that 4K, putting a stop to a B rush that could have uprooted everything for Vitality.
Yeah, I mean, you put it well, Harry, the other round where you said, like, it's not about winning all the rounds, it's about winning your round. And, you know, when you're having a bad game, there's something to take away from it. It's like, yeah, okay, you might not be performing. And Mousesports fast out long. RPK, he's here, but he's got an entourage of CTs to help him out. Into the pit he goes with Masuta. This smoke wall has cut all info out of both sides. Molly's separating these two CTs. Masuta with a dig, but that's all he's going to get. Rops lives to tell the tale and could even be thrown this AWP. Flashes high to set RPK up back into the fray of the fight. Rops is tucked, and RPK is now the only man that stands here. ZywOo catching the boosted player. There's another one. RPK wins it. He does it all alone. The tank from the pit, and he's putting them to rest. It's only Dexter in a clutch.
That was so back and forth. That was so wild, fighting through the two smokes. But it's RPK. Of course it is. Down in the pit. Haven't had to say his name for a hot minute now. And he delivers us that triple. He keeps it alive for Vitality.
Wow.
And he closes it out as well. All headshots. Realities, that's a pretty grim spot, man. Feels bad for Rops and the rest of Mouse.
Yeah, Rops has been having a great series as well. There he goes. He drops from the server. Bid take. Can they still do it? It's a 4v4 now. They've carved a path. Masuta said after one, oh dear, this could fall.
Yeah,
very,
do it
very
right
quickly.
by Rops.
Oh, and as you say that, the orbs come back in play. Shox and ZywOo, a playground on this B bomb site. Shox flashing himself back in. That bomb is loose in middle. Acor, 1-on-3. Not being given a treat, not being given anything. 15 on the clock, at least has to die before the time expires. Jumping up, Shox is right below him. RPK peeking out wide. That smoke does him favors as ZywOo still trades, and 15. Oh, that smoke comes down on long, that stops the take. RPK, he's going to see these flashes come over. He's got all the info in the world. Dexter tagged. RPK from the pit. We know what he can do. He's dropped one. Molly out. Can he call for support? Can anyone help him in this position? Trapped in the pit. Apex can cover, but no flash available. And 30 seconds for Mousesports to make magic happen.
Oh, they've lost ZywOo. He's out for the count. Apex and RPK are pulling this one over the line. It's just Acor left, a 1v4, 25 seconds. Nails the first shot down into the pit, but there's so much more where that came from that we need out of Acor. Up he goes, already crossed onto the car as Apex, and there's the swing that ends it all. A gentleman in chat, but full disrespect in the service.